And people talk about you. Absolutely love Deshaun Watson in this very moment because he's standing up for what he believes in. On his way out of Houston, I'm not sure where he's going, but on his way out of Houston, he pledged 4 scholarships to high school kids. College scholarships. Do you know how much a college tuition costs? So I just want to applaud Deshaun Watson for doing the right thing and using his platform to build other people up. Great job, Deshaun. Not sure where you're going, though, buddy. Not sure at all.
Definitely not the Jets.
Hey, here's the question burning up the internet. Which NBA player would win in a cross-net rally? Is it LeBron, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant? So my answer was JaVale McGee. And I also thought Kevin Love, who plays in a professional volleyball circuit in California in the offseason. Also, I had to look up what crossnet was, but after I answered the question, I was confident it was JaVale McGee. And I'm like, what's crossnet? Well, crossnet's this. It's like a combination of four-square volleyball, invented by 3 guys in Connecticut, Chris Mead, Greg Mead, and Mike Del Papa. Here's the thing, Nick. We are in the renaissance of new sport inventions. You got e-gaming, you got everything with drones flying around, you got floor is lava, I'll count that, I'll count frisbee golf. So here's something to do on an afternoon. Invent a sport. Invent a sport just like these guys. Congratulations, and then put a question up and I'll answer it confidently, even though I don't know what the sport is about. So congratulations, invented a new sport.
It's a great take. JaVale would be awesome at that. All right, folks. Chris Broussard's going to join us in a moment. He likes to mock me for not having an NBA MVP vote. You know what I also don't have? A Baseball Hall of Fame vote. And you know what? Unlike the NBA awards vote, I'm glad I don't have one because I don't want to be a part of that group. In fact, no one should want to be a part of that group after once again, as a group, they have embarrassed themselves. I'm sure there are a few good apples amongst the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame voters, most notably the ones who work for Fox. But everyone else should resign out of shame. Because once again, there's no one going into the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. Why? I don't know. Because Barry Bonds wasn't good enough. Roger Clemens wasn't good enough. Andrew Jones wasn't good enough. He got like 30% of the vote. You got to burn the whole thing down and start from scratch. Well, Nick, while we're rebuilding the voter pool, what are we going to do? I'll tell you what you're going to do. Twitter poll. Wisdom of crowds. They'll get it right. Twitter will get it right. Is Barry Bonds a Hall of Famer? Yeah. Is Roger Clemens a Hall of Famer? Yeah. Is Curt Schilling a Hall of Famer? Maybe. Guy kind of seems like a jerk, but the bloody sock was pretty cool. Throw him in. There we go. There's your class. We're done. We're done. We can't have no Hall of Famers because folks are dopes.
What he said. Hey, guys, what's the most popular start to any Oscar award-winning speech? Is it this? Is it, this was a total surprise. I had nothing prepared. Of course it's that, because athletes are just like actors and they do the exact same thing. Oh, I won a scoring title. I didn't even know they were giving those out this year. You know who's not like that? Aaron Rodgers. When Aaron Rodgers was asked recently, he said, does he have a speech written for his not yet announced MVP award? He said, I do. He didn't say MVP. I don't know what those letters are. Is that alphabet? No, he said, I do. Aaron Rodgers, when he's asked this question, he will answer it. Asked if he'll stay in Green Bay, who the heck knows what he's doing? But with the MVP, you ask, you answer. Novel concept. Aaron Rodgers. Good for you, buddy. Now we can move on to something else. And then something else is Nick's NBA player pyramid. Bringing in Chris Broussard to join the conversation. Broussard, a lot of player movement, a lot of controversy the first time around. Nick, why don't you run Chris through who's in and who's out?
All right, there's the first update of the pyramid for this season, which means some guys have been added, and in order to add people, we must remove people. The pyramid is a zero-sum pyramid. 5 new additions. Domantas Sabonis, Jeremy Grant bet on himself. He was right. Zach LaVine, Jaylen Brown, and Clint Capella. Russ, you're out. Clay, we left you on despite the Achilles, but you got to go now. Pascal Siakam, my guy De'Aaron Fox, Kyle Lowry, you're all out. So those are the new, those are the old. Updated pyramid, please. Bottom row, you see a couple of the new guys. You also see Karl Anthony Towns, he moved down. Drew Holiday, he's doing well with Milwaukee. Probably needs to be a little bit better. Second row, look at Jaylen Brown. From off the pyramid to up on tier 7, along with Domantas Sabonis. Next row, Kyrie Irving, I moved him up. Listen, did he take some personal time? He did. When he's been out there, though, he's been spectacular. Now let's zoom in on the 15 best players in the league. James Harden. Sorry, buddy. You moved down 2 tiers. We can't reward what happened in Houston. And with the Nets, let's be honest, you've been good, but not great. Paul George, itching to move up. He moved up a bit, but he's itching to move up even higher. Bradley Beal moved up. Top 10 guys. Steph and Kawhi stay where they are. Dame stays where he is. Anthony Davis. We had to move you down, buddy. Listen, coming off the great playoffs, the championship, all that. Got to be better. So if Harden and AD moved down, who moved up? Oh, look at that. Couple big men. Couple MVP candidates surrounding the reigning 2-time MVP. Nikola Jokic moved up. Joel Embiid moved up. And Giannis stayed exactly where he was. And then, of course, LeBron's the best player in the league. No one could deny it. Durant is the second best player in the league. I don't think anyone could deny that. And my large adult Slovenian son giving you 28, 10, and 10. Those 3 stayed static. That is the updated pyramid. Brandon and Wild, hold your applause for a moment. Chris Broussard's here. Chris, you and I have disagreed on many a thing in our basketball lives. And is that the face of disgust that you're mad I beat you to it? That this is just what yours would look like? I understand. I get it. So your thoughts on the pyramid?
Yeah. There will not be applause, my man. There will not be. Look, I'm glad you redid it because the first one was so bad. But the problem is this one's probably even worse. I mean, Nick, this is horrible. Look. Your second tier, you got 1 wrong. Your third tier, you got 1 wrong. Your fourth tier, you got 2 wrong. And your fifth tier, you got 3 wrong. But they want me to focus on one guy.
Chronological.
So look, I know you got this whole anti-Kawhi narrative that worked for you last year. So you're gonna die with that on that bed. But come on, Kawhi Leonard belongs right next to Kevin Durant. Period. The end. And I like Luka too, but your neighbor, your distant cousin, whatever you're calling him these days, he's not only dropping 1 tier, he's dropping 2. All right, Kawhi Leonard is 26 points, 6 rebounds or assists, 5 rebounds, 42% from 3, and you did get LeBron right. He's the best player. But just for the record, Kawhi's PER, which is 3rd best in the league, is 3 points higher than LeBron's. We know Kawhi D's up. The Clippers are 12-3 when he plays, 1-2 when he doesn't. I mean, Nick, this is ridiculous. Kawhi Leonard, second tier.
No. I will not abide a few things Broussard said. So Broussard is saying Kawhi and Luka need to flip because Kawhi is 26, 6, and 5, ignoring the fact Luka is 27, 10, and 10. And you just
they don't even have a winning record.
Wait a moment, please, sir. You said you just threw in there like a nice little bonus, like a parting gift to a party. Like, hey, take this bottle of wine. We know Kawhi D's up. Do we? Because the Clippers are 23rd in defense. 23rd. There's 30 teams in the league. Now, once upon a time, Kawhi D'd up. Well, no, I didn't bring it up. Broussard brought it up. So are we sure that Kawhi Leonard is still... Yes, he's obviously a better defender than Luka, but he averages less points, less rebounds, less assists. You said 26, 6, and 5.
And wins more.
Well, he does right now. I would give you that, and Paul George's been brilliant, but that's okay. So you're going to once again. I thought you were going to have real objection. It was just, hey, guys, buckle up if you're watching at home. Chris Broussard is making a case for the Clippers. I know you're going to be shocked by it, but Chris Broussard thinks the Clippers are being undersold on this show. Okay.
Can I help out here? I so much want to. I so much want to get to others, but I don't want to hog this show. Go ahead, Brandon.
Go ahead.
Chris, I'm not gonna beat up on Chris. I'm not gonna beat up on Nick like you did. I got two guys I want to focus on here. You got AD. I applaud you. I salute you, Nick, for moving AD down. AD is not playing consistent basketball. AD is 29th in the league in scoring. AD is having a career worst from the free throw line. This is a guy, and the reason why I applaud you for this one is because LeBron is your guy. We know that. You love LeBron. He's the GOAT in your mind. But this is supposed to be his wingman. This is supposed to be the guy to help him surpass MJ. And he's not living up to that. He's not the same guy that we saw in the bubble. Hopefully he get back on track. The other guy I want to talk about is Embiid. Both of you guys are wrong here. Like, you just skipped over Embiid, Chris. Like, Nick, I know you moved him up 1 tier. He should have been moved up 2 tier. He is the clear-cut MVP right now. LeBron James, the last week and a half, has been playing lights out.
Why? I don't know. Because Barry Bonds wasn't good enough. Roger Clemens wasn't good enough. Andrew Jones